Hello everyone. Today we're going to present the management of the precision timing protocol using Open Daylight and netconf. We are going to show a demonstration where we show the management of devices of 7 different vendors using netconf and Open Daylight. Just to give an idea of the presentation, we have the following topology with 2 Grandmaster clocks and the precision time protocol going over the different vendors in the trees that's indicated by the colored lines. If we go back to our topology in Open Daylight, we can generate the precision time tree from a slave all the way to the Grandmaster by just clicking on the node. Let's go and look at the configuration of some of these nodes. If we open the Grandmaster B, we see the identity of the Grandmaster, and now if I open a slave of this Grandmaster, we can see that it correctly identifies the Grandmaster. This path is on the top path where we showed ADVA B and ZTZ, and now we're going to try the same thing on the lower sync tree. We will open the Grandmaster here, and then we will go to the slave device, this one. Again, as you can see, the Grandmaster identity, as you can see, the Grandmaster identity has been identified correctly. Also, to build the tree, we need to correctly identify the parent ports. The parent port identity is shown here, and if we go back to the presentation, you see SIA should be connected to Huawei Z. We will now go back and see if we can correctly identify these devices. As you can see, the clock identity between the parent clock is correctly identified. Let's now try and see what happens when we change the state on one of the ports on these devices. At this point, we are on Nokia A, and we see this is one slave port that's connected to the Grandmaster. If we then go and disable this port, based on our topology, what we expect is that the port that we have just disabled would cause a disconnection between the original Grandmaster. At this point, the device should resynchronize with the Grandmaster shown here as ADVA B, and then on the sync tree with the yellow path, we expect to see the Grandmaster identity as shown as ADVA B. Let's go back to Open Daylight. If we see here, the Grandmaster identity has now changed on the Nokia device, which means the yellow path has a different Grandmaster. We can look at one of the childs on this tree, and expect that the Grandmaster identity has also changed.